Hi, I'm Keith and welcome to the channel. Well, this last week was a very special week. When I came back after my last bout with the depression, it was September 2025. On the initial weigh-in, I was too fat for the scale. In the 4 years since I did the vlog, there were many ups and downs, but even the lowest down wasn't as bad as it was now. And truth be told, I didn't know if I had it in me. There were 2 failed attempts in 2025. One where I barely lasted a week because of my back, and the other, one cheat day sent me spiraling. I eased my way back into the first week. Diet and just short walks every day. And by the end of that week, I weighed myself, and I was still too fat for the home scale. We are now 2 weeks in. My mental health is starting to greatly improve. My walking distance is slightly increasing. The diet is going incredibly strong. And then on the third weigh-in, eureka, I am back on the scale. However, it is a bittersweet victory. While yes, I now have a number to work with, it's a very depressing number because it's a number just below the very first weigh-in for the channel all the way back in 2018. Here I am 2 weeks in, I'm back on the scale, and now it's time to fight. Those days turn into more weeks, and as the weeks go by, the weight is going down. I have recaptured the magic of the past, and I am full of hope once again for the first time in a while. Unfortunately, my age starts to catch up to me. After 42 days in a row of walking, it's a stupid blister on my heel that breaks the streak. I miss a day or two of walking. It's not the end of the world. I bounce back and get to it, and I start doing well again. By this point, the walking distance has increased from about 1 mile to 4 miles. I am fully back in the zone. And then it happens. It starts with a slow build, pressure in my right knee. As the weather gets colder, the knee starts getting worse. I start growing concerned. It's an injury that happened many years ago that I've reactivated on multiple occasions. The beginning of December sees me crack into the 360s. Near 40 pounds since being back on the scale. I couldn't be happier. I decide maybe it is okay if I take a little bit of a break for December. It's the holidays, it's getting colder, give the knee a chance to recover. I tell myself I'm not gonna be a pig about things. I lied to myself. Well, since the beginning of December, it has been one thing after another. I saw the weight go all the way back up to 381, and I've had to fight my way back down again. March was a battle. I started making progress slowly, but you know what? Slow progress is still progress. I had to power through a lot of shit that month, and lo and behold, I did it. And as I was coming into April, boom, I get hit with another wave of depression. It comes from nowhere. And it just debilitates me to where I once again not only want to throw in the towel, but eradicate my entire social media presence. But once again, I forced myself to power through it. Slowly but surely, I started getting back on track. I battled my way back through the 370s into the 360s. And I dare say this round with the 360s went a hell of a lot better than the round with the 60s back in December. I came in strong, I came in motivated, and I punched through it. And as of this last weigh-in, I have officially crossed into the 350s. That means the total weight loss from being back on the scale is just under 50 pounds. Clearly, it's more than 50 pounds because of the first 2 weeks, but I have been waiting all year for this victory. And now the important thing is to harness that momentum and keep moving forward. This last week has been the best week I've had so far in 2026. The diet is going completely strong. The back, the knee, the old man pain I mentioned a couple weeks ago have not been bothering me. The walks have been a steady 4 miles a day, every day this past week. I had a doctor's appointment this last week. Everything checked out. The blood work was good. The cholesterol's good. The thyroid's in check. We didn't go over the testosterone. I've never mentioned this, but I haven't had a testosterone shot since 2021, and that could be part of the battle that I've been through the last 5 years almost now. Anyway, overall, the doctor visit went incredibly well, so that's reassuring. because I'm old now, and I'm not just worried about the creaky parts. I'm now susceptible to a lot of other things. The heart's pumping strong. The blood work was good. The lungs sounded good. I'm 48 now, but I'm starting to rejuvenate. Well, I think I've rambled on far too much in this video. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care, and I'll see you later.